Hello, this is the day before Father's Day. I'm looking at my mom, Normajean DuBay. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. And just a couple things. We're experimenting with lighting, but having fun on this beautiful day. And you're seeing Mom's marathon trophy case behind her. And then to her right, her I ran 26.2, and then her Life Master Bridge, and then Bronze Life Master Bridge. So I'm telling you, this is kind of just a incredible section of life right here that most people never see, but now it is on film. And first of all, I am filming this for Dad, because I did say Happy Father's Day. Mom, would you like to say, remember I did that envelope that said to Bobby Pooh from Snoogie Wookums? Would you like to say something to Dad?
Okay.
Yeah, feel free.
How good to see you.
Yes.
What do you do?
Well, if Dad said, what do you do? He'd probably say, well, I'm sitting here watching a movie, or eating some licorice, or blowing my nose, or God only knows what Dad would do, or be saying. But he would be sending his love, that's for sure.
I know.
I know. Do you have any loving wishes for Dad on Father's Day?
Hey, Father's Day. How would you do?
Yeah, that means, golly gee, you've made it to 77 years, another Father's Day. You're a heck of a dad. This is the lady who had your children, and all those years together. And obviously, she loves you, and I know you love her mom too, Dad. That's pretty special, and that's a great Father's Day. I bet you Dad will get a little teary-eyed here somewhere.
Oh,
But let's see, what else can we get into here, Mom? Did you, do you want to tell a little bit about the day? Or, Mom drank a whole pot of coffee this morning. She did, 4 cups of coffee. Yeah. Well, actually, it was 4 cups worth, but she drank it in 3 plus creamer.
Oh.
That was hazelnut creamer, wasn't it?
Okay.
Hazelnut creamer. And then, well, golly gee, Mom, why don't we sit down and just chat a little more? What do you say?
Okay.
Well, we're experimenting with the lighting here. But then you go kind of faded in and faded out. But let's see, it was strawberries for breakfast and some barely passable cream of wheat made by Paul. I think this is good we're getting this on film. So, let's see. But anyway, we're here kind of alone on Saturday because Matthew and Denise have taken Sophie to their college registration. Yeah. So anyway, so Mom and I are chilling today, and I've been doing some porch sitting, and I'm just I'm experimenting with Mom, Dad here. I'm checking with lighting and how I come across, as well as Mom's here, and we want to do something for you for Father's Day.
Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm. Dad, just to let you know, because believe it or not, Mom's speech has actually. We've had some really good exchanges, as I mentioned to Denise earlier this week. We had an exchange where we had 3 sentences in a row where Mom was totally lucid. And it began with, remember I said, we were talking about life, Mom. And remember I said, well, Mom, and if you don't remember, that's okay, because I remember what you said. You said, I asked you, because we were asking, what does God want to do for your life and stuff like that. And you said, and I said, well, so Mom, we were just talking, experimenting. I said, Mom, what do you want out of life? What would you like in life? And do you remember your answer?
No.
Okay, you said peace and tranquility. I kind of thought you might get that one. And then, Dad, she said peace and tranquility. And I said, well, how do you get it? And she said, she said something like this. This is almost a quote. She said, well, people talk to me and I listen. I remember Mom distinctly saying, I listen. And she hadn't spoken like that before. And and I'm going to change moving over here just to see how the light works. Anyway, she talked about that. And, oops, there we go. Oh, this is a little better. So there's light in the background, but I can also see you as well. So anyway, and we just had a nice flow conversation. And, another thing that needs to be mentioned is Mom's been really cool about not... she doesn't get frustrated like she used to.
Yeah.
There's still frustration points, but would you say that's mostly just you're trying to get the fine details that you really want to hear that we just don't get?
No.
Yeah, and of course it's as usual, it's frustrating as sin. But Mom probably would have had a better word for that. But Dad, I think it's important, and Mom knows. I was already mentioned this, that she's not getting as frustrated because she knows that, like I said, we may miss the details, but for the most part, Mom knows what's going on.
Oh,
you know, she knows about you. She knows about Mike. She knows about Jerry. Yours truly, Denise, and lots of other things. She did play bridge the other day. She got her nails done, hair done. Yeah, look at her. See there? Doesn't she look good, Dad? Yeah. We'll shake the camera up and down here. Yes. Yeah, she looks great. I did it, shake the camera up and down. What happens if I tilt it up and down? Yeah, Dad, there you go. Yeah, she's doing great. So anyway, I'm trying to get her. I'm finally getting Mom's face centered. I've probably been messing this up, but I'm just learning this camera, and I'm still, there we go. Okay. It's kind of a trick, Mom. I'm just getting it. Anyway, Dad, we're experimenting, and it says we're about the 6:25 mark here, just talking, and this is kind of an experiment, but we do want to wish you Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Listen. Listen.
Congratulations, definitely. Do you want to I love you, Bobby Poo, in there or something like that?
Bobby Poo. Bobby Poo.
We had fun doing that, Dad, and of course that's to Bobby Poo from Snoogie Wookums. By the way, Dad, you're right, Snoogie Wookums. And Dad, when Mom wrote that, you were right. It did take Mom a few minutes to do to address the envelope. The one that took the longest was the word Snoogie Wookums. But it was worth Mom, do you agree it was worth it?
Worth every second.
Worth every second. You gotta love it. And that's a good note to end on for now. Dad, we might come back with another message, but whether we do or not, I'm glad we got this made. And the phone's ringing, so that's a good time to cut off. Want to say bye, Mom?
Bye.